If you're looking for cool videos, then you're at the right place. From PC to the console, then leave a smile on your face. Junkyard, Junkyard. Get ready to watch a video from Junkyard.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Well, we are out today at a local lake/park. This is Mansell Carter Oasis Park, and it's a 5-acre lake, and it's a beautiful little man-made structure here that gives us the opportunity to come out and do some fishing. I had a very good day. I've been out here just for a couple hours and pulled in my limit. You're allowed 4 catfish, and I got 4 catfish today. We're going to fillet one up and show you a simple recipe and a beautiful catfish. Let's get started. Hey everybody, alright, so we have the fillets all set up. I went ahead and trimmed up the catfish that you saw, and they came out beautiful. This was actually one of the smaller fish, but it came out beautiful. This is the fillets. This is actually the belly meat, but you know, that's what they end up utilizing these for, catfish nuggets, but we're going to go ahead and use that also. The ingredients we're going to be using is Old Bay, some cornmeal, I have some dill, some salt and pepper, some garlic powder, and then good old flour. And fortunately, this is the next morning, so we're going to be using some eggs as well. So we're going to have some catfish and eggs. Alright, so first thing we want to do is get the dry ingredients all put together. So, and this is, you just don't really need to use exact measurements. You know, I just eyeball this for what I'm going to be using it for. Put a little bit of flour in there, a little bit of cornmeal. With the garlic powder, I usually just do about a half a teaspoon of that. And then we're going to put the dill inside this also. Now this is dry dill. You could use fresh dill, you could use oregano, you could use pretty much any kind of you know, seasonings you want. You don't have, there's no rhyme or reason for any of this. It's just a dry powder, just a dry dusting of what we're using. Now one thing you see I did not do is I did not put the Old Bay seasoning directly into the powder. What I like to do is put the Old Bay right on top of the fish itself and get that right in there. It's almost like some people use like Frank's hot sauce and do things like that. One thing about catfish, one thing about any of this kind of stuff is every time you do it, just experiment. There's no rhyme or reason. You know, if you screw it up, well, you screwed it up and you just try it again next time. But that's what's fun about cooking. Just have fun with it. Just experiment every time you do it. And so then what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and douse this into the dry rub. As you can see, I am not using egg wash or anything like that. I just like a nice dusting of the fish. Look, that's all we're doing. Just a nice little dusting of the fish. And the fish is moist already. So we got the nuggets going on here. And that's it. Got the cornmeal, the flour, all that on there. And that's it. That's simple. Alright, let's get over to the stove. Alright, so now the catfish, I actually let it sit for a few minutes with the rub on it. You could actually see, well, you can check your oil. You want your oil medium to high heat, and I just put a nice little small layer on the bottom of the pan here. We're just going to go ahead and lay the fish inside there. Perfect. We're going to let that cook for about 3 minutes on each side. 3 to 5 minutes. It just depends on how the fish is. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and see how this looks here. Oh, perfect. Let's go ahead and flip this over. So we have a nice golden color going on here. Let's put that nugget. Nuggets look like they could take a little bit longer. Alright, well, we're going to let that cook for 3 or 4 minutes more. Alright, it has been about 4 minutes now. And on the bottom side, it is beautifully brown. You can tell where it starts. You can pinch your fish a little bit, and you'll see where it starts flaking like that. That's when you know it's pretty much crossed. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put this onto a paper towel, plated paper towel, and then we have the nuggets, and we're gonna let this sit for another minute or so. And while this is sitting, we're going to go ahead and cook up a couple eggs. Got some butter. You always got to have that butter. Couple eggs. Alright, I like my eggs over easy, so we're going to go ahead and flip these over. Alright. Get the plate. Eggs over easy. Let's get that catfish on there. Catfish. Look at that. Here's those nuggets. Alright. There you go. Catfish and eggs. Let's give it a try. Catfish itself, like I said, is nice and flaky. You see how it just breaks apart like that. Let's give it a try. Catfish. Wow. You know, catching them, cleaning them, cooking them, and eating them. You can't beat that. It is a great combination. Let's try the yolk, because I know you guys are probably thinking eggs and catfish and yolk. I love it. Let's give it a try. Wow. It is great, guys. Got to give this one a try. Simple recipe. There's not a lot of ingredients. Now, one thing about catfish, there's so many different combinations, and I have a lot of catfish. So we're going to go ahead and try some other ingredients here in the near future. Thanks for watching. Make sure you try this yourself. If you are not already subscribed, please subscribe. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Thanks for watching once again. Needless to say, keep fishing, keep cooking. Have a great day.